Well, guys, it's been a while since I did a WNBA opening, so I figured why not get the 2025 Megabots, a Donruss basketball. I have not opened this up, so I figured this was the perfect time as there's been a lot going on in the WNBA, and I figured we could talk about it. So, All-Star break finished up. There's a lot of political stuff going on in the WNBA, and there's one more thing. The FIBA team was announced, so I figure we can try to hit all three of those topics while we do some ripping. This feels like we got a mem card, so I'm gonna put that one to the side, and let's get into this one. And I see a nice little card in the back that I like. Let's put that way. There we go. All right. Kayla McBride. Let me move this light so we get a little bit better coverage. And most of this will just be some paper base. So we'll probably go through some of this stuff pretty quickly. Talk about maybe some of the inserts, nicer cards. But yeah, watch some highlights from the All-Star game. And I wasn't too impressed. They look like they were not trying. There we go. Franchise features of Sonia Citron. If you've watched my channel before, I am a Mystics fan. And they are surging. They just beat the Atlanta Dream the other night. Pretty soundly, in my opinion. But yeah, the All-Star game was pretty uneventful. And then they announced the FIBA team. There's a couple snubs. Obviously, the biggest one in my opinion, Olivia Miles. She is my favorite player. My House of Caitlin Clark. And Asia Wilson on the silver. But yeah, she's my favorite player, even though I'm a Mystics fan. And in my opinion, she's the best player in the league, and it's not even close in my opinion. All right, these cards are going to get messed up because this pack will not open. And so I feel like it's kind of almost like a Caitlin Clark kind of thing. You got to earn your stripes, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. There you go. There's a Sophie Cunningham. I think that is the dumbest thing there is. Just because you're a rookie shouldn't take you out of the opportunity to play in the biggest games. I mean, I just think that's dumb. It's not how it should be done. I knew Sue Bird was picking the team, so leave it up to one person. I'm sure she has guidance from other people, but I mean, I don't know how you take the best player in the league and say, "Oh, sorry, you're not ready to compete at this level," when she's dominating the competition that you would consider the best in the world already. Haley Jones on the silver. It's a pretty looking card. And then the other thing I wanted to get into was just the other day on Instagram, I saw Inez Freedom, or Inez, formerly known as Inez Cantor, declare for the 2027 WNBA draft. Obviously, former NBA player. I don't know if he's sincere or not. Well, he did not identify himself, so maybe he's identifying as a female. I don't know. But I'll tell you right now. There we go. There's a nice Paige. If he's allowed in the league, he's averaging 50, 30, and 15, and that's 15 blocks. I mean, he's like 6'10", and the average center in the WNBA is like 6'4". So here's a nice Clayton card. I would like to know your guys' opinion. How would you feel about that? Again, I'm not a fan. I've got a lot of opinions on a lot of the topics surrounding the WNBA and who should play and who shouldn't play in it, but if anybody wants to start a conversation, please comment, and I'm happy to oblige. I would say, no matter how you feel, keep it respectful. You know, try to provide some good information, because I am open. But I feel like, yeah, I'll say it. Biological women are the only people that should play in the WNBA. But again, I am happy to have a conversation if somebody disagrees. Like I said, I'm pretty open-minded. If you can make an argument as to why somebody else should play in the league, trans, man, whatever, I don't care. Whatever somebody identifies as, I'm willing to listen. Nafisa Collier on the Net Marvels, just a base, and Georgia Amore, another base Net Marvels. I'm not a huge fan of paper products, but I'll say I'm not disliking this product. Just, it's not. I love Chrome. There's a lot of base cards too. I could live without so much base. But I got some great action shots. And I did pick up 2 blaster boxes as well. I figure why not? If I'm going to do the Mega, let's see what the blasters look like. All right. Could it be numbered? Nope. But silver nonetheless. Sure that goes for a buck or two. Oh, we got something nice here, and I think it's a Mystic. Now this could be exciting. I kind of want to skip right to it. But I went over a lot in this video because I figured I want to get some stuff off my chest. I want to hopefully have a conversation with you guys, and we have a good conversation. And I just think I love the WNBA. Lucy Olson on a green speckle. Of course, the one Mystic you don't want, but beautiful card. And I'm pretty sure this is a men. This is pretty thick. I was hoping for an auto, but I knew that was probably a reach. But yeah, I figured there's a lot going on in WNBA right now. The game is evolving. I think these new women coming out of college and stuff, they're really gonna. I think the game's really gonna skyrocket. I really do. I think the talent coming out of college in the next couple of years is gonna really push this league. And then we got Julie Van Loo. That's what we got. Nice little patch. I like that. And then our last 2 cards. Crunch Time of Aaliyah Edwards. And Courtney Vandersloot on the silver. If you guys are liking the content, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other socials. and I hope to have a conversation. Until next time.